many similarities, changes in technology, regulatory changes and developments, and then consumer attitudes. But differences are, I think there's more exciting banking developments going on in the U.S. The cumbersome thing about the U.S. is that you need 53 different licenses for all the jurisdictions, as opposed to in Europe, you can passport once you have license in one country. So we'll be talking about all of those things and hopefully some entertaining questions from the audience. In many ways, it's easier in the U.S. to do business, but there are still challenges and obstacles there, regulatory being the main one, and cost of capital. There are certain net worth requirements in various states, and early stage or startup companies are challenged to raise that funding. I think it depends on the business model that the company has, but it also depends on the quality of their management team. Regulators will look closely at that, plus the ability to get a bank account. Yeah, by definition, I'm optimistic about the future, but there are significant challenges there, and whether it's driven by technology or regulatory changes, or the ever-changing consumer, some of whom are migrating over to digital, some prefer the cash-to-cash model. So it really depends a lot on what your particular strategy is going to be. If I could see the industry in 10 years, I would retire before 10 years. But it's hard to look that far in advance. Even in 3 years, I think there'll be more changes, more technology development, more consolidation in the field, acquisition of companies and mergers. So I hate that answer, so I'm going to start over. Consolidation in the industry, and new entrants will continue to come in. And what's interesting about that is, with a global environment that we have, companies are not restricted to one particular region in the world. So we'll see a lot more of that cross-fertilization. I think it's pretty clear when you look at the money service business industry that only those flexible companies are the ones that are going to survive or hopefully thrive. There's just too much change going on, and if you are too set in your ways, you're not going to make it in this business.